season. The Eastern Conference Finals are presented by the Samsung Gear S3 as we welcome you to Game 1. The Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Boston Celtics here at the Garden. See Thomas get picked off by Thompson, and Irving takes to the rim.
Really, he was the point guard surrounded by those three guards.
Nice pass from James.
Fuller pulling a hamstring.
Crowder on the drive, blocked by Love, and then put home.
Great job by the big fellas, not bailing him out. It's tough to make a layup over a 7-footer anyway. Make some guys earn it.
Oh, Love able to pull up the three. James on the drive, hits on the reverse.
And that's why I think you'd rather have a rested LeBron, even if he is not.
Shoot the three exceptionally well. Cleveland better than Boston. Oh, the follow by Tristan Thompson. James played by Crowder with that jab step, takes to the rim and scores. 6 unanswered by the Cavaliers. They lead at 14-7. Nice pass. The problems the Cavaliers had defensively at the end of the regular season is Irving.
Huge for the Celtics in this series to stay even with the Cavs.
And LeBron James off. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 2 coming up Friday night right here on TNT. Again, it's LeBron.
He's just going to keep on driving to the hole, wide open.
It's a 14-2 spurt here by Cleveland. Nice pass. Beautifully done.
For Al Horford to guard LeBron James as he comes up with the turnover here.
It's a 3-on-2. Bradley, yes, and the foul. Toronto breaking out at games 3 and 4. Here's Tristan Thompson. Bench. Havlicek did it in 1965. He had 26 points against Philadelphia. Isaiah Thomas, a game. Jaylen Brown on the drive, got the step on Corbin. Defense on James. James goes right at him. There was contact. Final minute in the first. Here's James again going at Olynyk.
He's clowning out
He's
here.
playing. James backs up, now played by Brown. Goes right at him. Rebounded by Smart, but now final seconds. Brown gets inside and went to the left hand. Nice move. Now Corver not giving any room. Love down low. Celtic fans looking for a foul as Love. Second quarter, Marv Albert, Reggie Miller, Chris Webber, David Aldridge, Tristan Ludlow on the sideline. Pretty move by Love. Kept alive though by the Celtics. Nice pass to check back in. Oh, Smart with another nice play. Smart on the drive. Eludes Love. Yes! And it counts. Played by James. Pulls it back on the dribble. And caught his own pass, so it's a travel.
And that's what the size and the lateral movement of LeBron can do.
Look at LeBron James shaking his head like, there's no way you're going to take me off the dribble, little fella.
Listed at 5'9", but I think that's a general listing as James for 3. So the Cavaliers continue to struggle from downtown, but they continue to control the boards, leading to Love. Crowder moving up on James, gets it off to Irving, and sets it up for Thompson.
They've turned on the switch, and they've been efficient at both ends of the floor. Fighting for a loose ball.
Nice play on the inbound. And Avery Bradley. Thompson gets inside. Tristan Thompson. Love also has 9 rebounds. Tristan Thompson has 7 rebounds. Here's Horford with a clear pass. James played by Smart. Smart has 2 fouls. And James able to hit over Smart. 20 pounds. He's a good defender, but he is playing LeBron James, who just overpowers and goes glass.
You can make him, but you got to make him a jump shooter.
Jaylen Brown, and he got the roll, went right at Thompson. 9 from the field. Here's LeBron. The burst came up short. Thomas with Love right behind him, and Thomas scored. He was afraid if he were in the NHL, it would have been offside. Remaining in the backcourt, and James puts the burst on the half. Clinical timeout was taken by the Celtics. Here comes Thomas. Thomas fires for 3. Well, the timeout did pay. Not having the kind of night, obviously, that he had against the Wizards in Game 7.
Even trying to get a little bit more firepower on the floor here for the Celtics.
Olenek on the bounce, and Bradley. And he's seen the traps, the double teams, the beautiful pass.
Offensive rebound.
There's Horford with space, but he didn't look for the shot. Crowder does and hits the 4 shots. Celtics trying to make a run here in the early moments of the third quarter. Love for 3, but the Cavaliers will not.
He was going to try to find more offensive opportunities for Love. And so far, 6 of 10 and 22 points.
Here in the third. Nice give and go. And back to the offense. Bradley for 3. That gets the crowd buzzing. Here's LeBron. They're able to field the rebound. Gets it out to Bradley. That was tipped. J.R. Smith with a good play. Thomas for 3. Yes. At All-Star Weekend last season, as I recall, it was a close victory.
You know, the champ will decide when he wants to play again. But
I watched the match. It was a very...
I gave him that first game.
Yeah, right. That is awful. Here's Love for 3 again. That has not worked well for Isaiah to this point. Oh, Crowder with a reverse. Celtics touching a nerve. Here's Horford for 3. Yes. For the Celtics, it is Boston ball. They did not check the replay. They went over, but Green gets it down low. Horford spinning and hits. 10-1 run by Boston. Toward the end of the season, although there's a long way to go, as Love fires and hits the 3. Half-minute left here in this third quarter. Horford for 3. Yes. It is led by as many, is trailed by as many as 28. Oh, the follow by Smart. Here's James. Darren Williams, who just checked in. Back tap kept alive. Here's Korver with a deep 3. Yes. For Thomas. Crowder looks to set the pick. Thomas met by Jefferson is able to score. Jaylen Brown, that's number 9 for Brown. Green, yes. Isaiah Thomas defending on LeBron James. So James with the spin, scores, and a foul. About James, Love, and Thompson for the Cavaliers. Nice backdoor pass on the hop. Horford finding as they clear it out. LeBron. All James from the paint and hits. What a shot. Thomas into the lane, kicks it out. Here's Crowder. Yes, another 3. James for 3. Spurt. Thomas to the lane, kicks it out. Green, yes. Shot clock down to 3. Here's Crowder. He's been hitting the 3. Does it again. Rozier on a step back. Rozier. Gerald Green has come off the bench. 20 remaining. Here's Derek Williams. And he knocks down the previous 2 series. Zeller going high.
And everyone knows this. There's 2 meteors headed towards one another. All right? I mean, because you can't tell me that.
Thinking of Moses Malone, but they didn't. That probably was it, right? Olenek. Philly lost 1. When was that loss, though? Well, we'll have that answer for sure.
See, I like the stump you. I like the stump you.
He continued.
No, they lost 1 early. They did not do it. But getting back to the game, that's the final score. Cleveland 117 and Boston 104. So despite the long respite, the Cavaliers take game 1 here in Boston. They actually did it decisively. The final score does not tell the real story, and they have now won 16 of the last 19 playoff games. Tonight, it is on to Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals presented by the Samsung Gear S3, the defending champion Cleveland Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics here at TD Garden. Hi, everybody. Irving who had a quiet night offensively, spins in and able to hit with that left hand.
Fantastic defense to start this first quarter for Cleveland.
Here is Love, open, yes, hits the three. The other night when he scored a playoff career high of 32, Thomas gets inside, beautiful shovel pass, and
Knocks down the three.
J.R. Smith on the catch and shoot for three. Green off the screen for three. He originally committed to Oklahoma State. He was with Miami last season. Here's the lob.
Back screen with LeBron James going over the top all the way to the hoop.
Green again. Shot clock down to 5. Irving got the step on Green. Love fires. Yes. Good pick by Horford. But Thomas's pass intercepted. 2-on-1. Beautiful return, and Smith scores. Here comes Irving. Got the step on Bradley, and he scores.
He's going to check. Olynyk is going to check James. That's just not something you can do.
Olynyk with the steal. He has Bradley, but James back, and rejects on the chase down. He got him from the angle. Jaylen Brown has just checked in, came up with it. However, a foul is called. Let me think. Tayshaun
Easy now.
Prince, I believe. Oh, the lob from an impossible angle by LeBron James. Here is Bradley. Yes. And here comes LeBron. He pulls it up this time and hits.
Stopping LeBron from getting to the hole.
Brown played by Korver goes to the turnaround. The other night he had some moments during the season. Korver on a quick release for three. For the Cavaliers, a minute 20 remaining in the first. Nice pass, and Bradley with the finish. Come the Cavaliers. Irving accelerates and scores. Ball deflected out by Boston. So here's James, yes, and the foul.
What a tough matchup.
Once again, the Cavaliers are doing whatever they want to do against the Celtics. As Crowder.
A little payback there for the play LeBron thought was the co-intended.
Beautiful pass. Aaron Williams to the cutting LeBron. Trying to defend on James, who hits over. James and Korver. Here's LeBron from deep. And for Kevin Love, that is rebound number 6.
You ever notice when Kevin Love gets a rebound, as you see the great pass to Shumpert in the corner for the knockdown.
And here comes Shumpert. James for 3. Yes. Not playing for 9 straight days.
Well, number one, they have fresh legs. Nice back cut once again by Bradley. For the MVP.
It is ridiculous.
Are you kidding me?
It is ridiculous.
And Irving. First couple of games of this series. Love for 3. Smith chased down by Bradley. Irving, Love, beautifully done. So the Celtics are now 8 for 35. They're shooting 22%. Beautiful move by James and the foul. Where it would be a little bit more difficult, but what he has done is incredible. Here's Jaylen Brown with a beautiful move.
He may have settled for the jump shot. He's punishing you now.
Surveying 4 for 5 from 3. He has 18 points.
Not being happy no matter what the score until the game is over as he's screaming at his guys to play better on the defensive end.
In the D-League game at the Rucker.
Here's Brown getting 87. And right now it's 39. Let's see. Love not able to hit, so they won't set an NBA. Yes, they will!
You spoke too soon.
J.R. Smith with a 3. Johnson is now defending on James, who shoots over him and hits another 3.
Efficient from behind the arc in these playoffs.
I have not.
9 points, and the Cavs lead at 75 to 34. Tristan Thompson.
For pride, play hard, play for game 3. You know, not knowing the availability of Isaiah to excel. I think the Celtics have excelled as Kyrie comes up with the steal here. They've excelled because they're in the conference finals.
Not necessarily a game with this kind of deficit as Horford hits and he's fouled.
Scott, Nick Anderson, all those guys were raining down threes, and you know, we felt we were the better team as well.
I understand that, Reg, but I would just say a guy like Westbrook, the season that he had playing every game.
Of the Celtics. Now, what you risk is injury by doing that.
say this, but it seems that the Cavs are playing the Warriors right now. What do I mean?
And here come the Celtics.
LeBron didn't attack on purpose because he knew that a hard foul was coming, and it may not have been worth it. That was very...
At the half, they were outscored in the second quarter 40-13, and the onslaught continues. Video. Terry Rozier has checked back in for the Celtics. Off-balance three by Kyrie Irving. As Brad Stevens went small, that had worked against the Bulls in the first round. Kyle Korver.
You know, issues they have to address, but be happy with this season because they've played hard and set a tone.
And did so by hitting a three. This is Rozier from downtown and knocks it down. I think the only challenge here for Boston is to make the final score look somewhat. Fry kicks it out. Shumpert gets it right back inside to Fry. Aaron Williams got the step and takes to the hoop. Second-year man from LSU has come on for the first time for Boston. And Fry, played by Derek Williams, who also has not seen much action in the postseason. Zeller with the follow here in the fourth quarter. Although these will not be cameos, these guys are going to go the rest of the way. Brown with the steal, and Brown with the bucket.
Back then, so you might have been putting up numbers versus them, but you probably weren't winning games.
So you want the numbers behind the numbers. We'll have our research staff get on it.
There you go. Trying to do something, man. Come on, man. I thought the league was going to tell us we could finish.
Rozier for three. Handled by Zeller. Next side.
This is a record too. Being down 60 and having your home crowd.
74 points. As we currently speak, the Celtics 73.
This is Fry for three. Jordan Mickey not able to put the lob down. This is Derek Williams. And it's 119. But as I mentioned, the worst loss ever in Celtics franchise history was 52-point margin. That counts in the foul.
If you're going to get done in by the best.
You know, as Jefferson hits.
Oh, exactly.
Just pulled the chair out from himself on the couch.
And Kevin McHale just called a pull down.
Who, when he first came to Cleveland, was seeing quite a bit of action and then did not get off the bench. Jaylen Brown.
To Rondo.
And the next two are in Cleveland.
And if you think they're going to go into Cleveland and win two.
I tried, man. I said
I have some land to sell you, my friend. Bird, Kevin McHale, Bill Russell, get in their hot tub time machine and travel with the Celtics. Will that help them out?
They need to recruit him.
Oh, it's Jerebko once again. It's a 45-point lead. Jefferson, yes.
If you read body language and you know the culture of different locker rooms, you understand that this is because they're not satisfied.
Point lead. Cavaliers with the most points ever in a playoff game. Jordan Mickey, for the most part, for the season that they had, finishing on top of the Eastern Conference over the Cavaliers, but blown out here after winning the first two series. The Cavaliers with games 3 and 4 back at the Q, going up against the Celtics Sunday and Tuesday night here on TNT. The Cavs have now won 13 consecutive playoff games. That goes back to last season's NBA Finals when they were down 3-1 and took the final three. 13 straight actually ties the NBA record held by the Lakers of 1987-88. It's a record-breaking night and a near record-breaking evening. By the Samsung Gear S3, the Boston Celtics facing the defending champion Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Cavs looking to make it 11 straight wins in this postseason. Shot clock down at 5. Horford played on a switch by Smith.
The Celtics in this series.
And here's J.R. Smith for 3. Open shot for Bradley for 3. A little bit too deep and met by Bradley. Now Irving kicks it back out. Here's Love for 3. Wide open.
Games 1 and 2 that they have to make if they wanted to extend this series.
Here's Irving from downtown. Another open shot. Horford not able to hit the three. Kept alive by Amir Johnson. Back it goes to Johnson, lays it home. Brent Stevens getting rid. Oh, the beautiful. Here's Love for three.
This is a game of matchups, and you have to stay ready.
Open shot for Smart. Yes.
Again, no Isaiah Thomas. Done for the series with a hip injury. Manufacturing points as Kevin Love.
Love. Met by Horford, giving no room. But Love gets the shot off. And it's again from downtown. James isolated against Crowder. Turns and shoots. And hits. That was the first field goal for LeBron. Nice play. And, oh, the block by Thompson, but that'll count. It's a goaltend. Horford wheeling in on Thompson. And James comes from the weak side.
I mean, that's not Horford's game. Stay out, pass, get guys involved. Don't try to post up and bully.
Bradley, it counts, and the foul on James.
And we all have LeBron fatigue. He's not in the running for MVP. That's crazy.
Right, in the final,
he is one of the most valuable players to his team. I understand the argument, Marv. I just wanted to remind him. But
7 of 9 for downtown in this first quarter for the Cavs.
And they maintained that 40-plus lead. Jaylen Brown has come on for the first time. Horford hits. Senior at Shaker Heights. Here's Irving again from downtown.
Ball.
Kelly Olynyk, not a favorite here in Cleveland, is greeted as he checks a nice one-bounce pass. And Rozier defending on Irving. Love wide open from straight away for three. Aaron Williams for the Cavaliers. Here's Shumpert.
In that first quarter, this is a guy that's, averaging 34 points throughout these playoffs, but 16 of those are coming in the
Quoting a phrase used by many. Cleveland at 61% from the field. LeBron gives it up to Culver for three. Winning by 44 the other night. It wasn't that close. Here's the alley-oop from Aaron Williams.
Well, first basket and first shot in the paint for LeBron James with an exclamation point.
Horford now played by James. Nice pass. Sets it up on the bounce. Shot clock down to 2. Green for three. Just under 6 remaining in this first half. Irving with a deep three. Irving now being played by Crowder, trying to grab the ball out of his hands. Irving got the step and then lost it. Shumpert back. Oh, Bradley went behind the back and was able to score. What a spectacular move by Avery Bradley. It's such a different game without Isaiah Thomas. Of course, as Irving gets to the rim. Irving, as Horford went flying by. And another three for Kevin Love. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Marv Albert, Reggie Miller, Chris Webber from Cleveland.
6 points off the bench for Boston in that win versus Washington.
Love able to sidestep Horford from beyond three-point line.
And 13 for 20 as a team for Cleveland.
Smart, yes. 15-point lead for the Cavs. Smart with a three-point attempt. J.R. Smith back on the floor with that rebound. Beautiful pass.
His hands.
Oh, man. That's great. That is great.
Here's Smith off. Collins hits. And Love has 7. But time is running out. Final seconds of the half. Nice move by Marcus Smart from the field. 7 of 18 from three-point range in the first half. Here's Horford again working well. Throw line. 9.7 rebounds. Smart works his way inside, and the follow by Olynyk. Here comes James spinning on Olynyk and gets the roll. Finds the open man. It's J.R. Smith, and he's way off, but it's handled by Thompson. Opposition here at home. Smart fires for three.
I did see LeBron as he was taking the floor at the half, and I said, "Are you feeling good?" And
raised to yet another level. I don't think the Celtics want to see that. Crowder pulled it up, was looking for a three, so Smart fires for three. For Philadelphia, are engraved with full fine. Bradley, played by Love. Olynyk try to set a pick. Bradley with the drive, it's tipped home by Jerebko. Smart, been a big factor in this run here in the third quarter. Got it to Bradley, and he hits a three.
Which we saw them do last year in the championship finals.
There's Jerebko putting on the floor and fires from downtown. Irving, he had nowhere to go. Jerebko with a good play. Here's Smart, fires down to Olynyk. And will that count? Yes, it will. It's a goal count. Irving putting moves on Olynyk. Gets inside on a fake. His pass to Thompson. Yes! And the foul.
Not being able to get back in transition.
This is the closest that it's been through 3 quarters in this series thus far.
Been acquired by Boston in that deal involving Tyshawn Prince. 19 of their last 14 shots. Here's Irving to the rim. Oh, what a move! 93-87 Cleveland. Smart for three. Not look to take over the steal by Bradley. Look out, James is back. Bradley missed, but it's tipped home by Crowder. Smart, under pressure, hits the three over J.R. Smith.
7 of 10 from downtown for Smart.
J.R. Smith right back. Olynyk had a notion to shoot the three. On the drive, went right at Love. Driving on Love. Gives to Olynyk. With a flick shot by Olynyk.
We have to assume that LeBron James, with the type of game, nice effort here by J.R. Smith to keep the ball alive.
And here's Smith for three. The tip by Love. Coming back for 21-point deficit. Crowder is off. Smart is on it. Pops it out to Horford, who shoots for three. Yes! So the game is tied at 101. Irving on the drive. Goes glass. 5 on the shot clock. Olynyk not even looking to shoot from three. Smart does. He's fouled. Fouled by J.R. Smith.
Oh, that looks
like that may be a three. From that angle.
Glass, please.
From that angle.
I mentioned earlier, he has not shot well at the line. Shoots 81% during the regular season. And very coolly goes to the line. Horford fielding for Thompson. Squares up, goes right at him, and scores! 3-point lead for the Celtics. They double up on James. Here's Smith for three. Yes! The sweep. San Antonio looking to hold out as Bradley with the drive kicks it out to Jerebko. Yes! It's a two-pointer. Jonas Jerebko has been a major factor. He's flipped it away. Shot clock down to 6. Irving on the drive and score! 5 seconds remaining. Bradley bounces home. 1/10 of a second remaining. So the Boston Celtics, in a major surprise, have defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers here in Cleveland. A stunner. And this series is now 2-1 in favor of the Cavaliers. This following the 2 straight. The Eastern Conference Finals are being presented by the Samsung Gear S3. It is on to Game 4 here at the Q in Cleveland. The Cavs up 2-1 with the Celtics in a stunner, turning it from that 44-point blowout loss in Game number 2. Here is Love with a deep three. Shot clock to 5. Bradley got the step, and he scored. This is a Boston team that came back from 21 points the other night. Crowder hits.
And for all Celtics fans, you want to see the difference in strategy. There's no pick and rolls because you don't have Isaiah, but the ball movement.
Smart for Horford, and he scores. Back from the 21-point deficit. Nice pass underneath for James.
Your players to cut, and then you'll get some easy baskets. Open it up for him inside.
Here's Crowder for three.
Again, settling And he was so dominant in the first 2 games of attacking the paint.
Nice move by Bradley, and now James taking that pass and putting it down. Crowder, side angle jumper, and gets the friendly rim. Ron Lue going to his bench with Darren Williams. Richard Jefferson coming on. The bench did not do much the other night. Lead of the game, 24-13, just under 2.5 remaining in the first quarter. Nice move with the reverse.
Coach Tyronn Lue was going to sub LeBron out. LeBron has to stay in. Nice layup right there by Jaylen Brown.
We didn't make it difficult enough physically. We weren't in attack mode. He said specifically.
They do not allow Korver the look. Gets it inside, and Thompson lays it home. It's a fraction of a second difference. Olynyk in a crowd. Olynyk score!
Cut out, but, you know, everything else been pretty good.
Tristan Thompson was a big factor on the offensive boards.
With those hard hits, we showed it before on Darren Williams. James takes it.
And moving like this is what Tyronn Lue said this team did not do in game 3.
Oh, what a pass from Rose.
Play hero ball. It's better to come as a team unit. Guys keep moving, motivated on the defensive end.
Pressure. Now James spinning his way on Brown. Lost his balance. Lost the ball. Horford pegs it down. Broken up by Williams, but stolen by Rozier. On the bounce for Brown. What a play by Terry Rozier.
In the paint with contact.
Here's Shumpert, who just came in at the start of the second quarter.
The defense gets set.
Celtics try to tie this series at 2. Cleveland looking to go up 3-1. Love ahead of the field.
To see if they can put the referees in a tough position to get the fourth.
And LeBron, not a player usually picks up. Oh, Shumpert! Crowder for Horford. Horford putting the move on Love, kicks it back out. Rozier for 3.
Played the last 2 nights. This could be an entirely different series.
Here's Love moving to his left to open up the space. Boston. Horford spinning in the post. He was very effective in the... Coming up on 6.5 remaining in the second. Open shot for Brown. Yes, for 3. 5.5 remaining in this first half. Celtics continue to whip the ball around
For Bradley.
An 8-0 run for Boston. Irving with a deep 3. And here comes Irving. Olynyk went flying. Irving to the rim. Who just checked back in. Irving over Bradley. He's feeling it. Hits the 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whole playoff.
Shot clock to 4. Here's Irving on the drive. It's Thompson. Smith passed on a 3. Thompson.
4th foul and went to the bench.
Horford for 3 and went glass of the second quarter.
My goodness, you see the defense that Bradley was playing on Kyrie Irving.
There's Smart. Nice lead pass. James goes at Smart. And then gives it up. It's picked off. Bradley with the steal. Here comes Smart. Lays it in.
LeBron went out with the 4 fouls. He said, look, they still have 2 all-stars. They're a very good team without him.
Take outside shots. You'll live with that.
Olynyk strip. James for Irving. Back to James. James pulls it up for 3. And it's tipped home by J.R. Last Monday, Game 7 of the victory over the Wizards. Nice pass inside. Head back to Boston for Game 5. Here's Smart for 3, and he goes glass. Working on Jerebko, lost it off his foot. Able to regain. And Love scores by Smart and played well. Perhaps held by Smart. Brown wanted a foul. Smith for 3. That's a 3-point attempt by Crowder. Crowder was just tripped up, and he's shaken up. Here's Irving. Bradley played on a switch by Thompson. Shoots over. Rebound Love. Kicks it out for James. Oh, he missed the stuff. Brown, Olynyk, and Jerebko up. But here's Olynyk to the rim. It counts in the foul. A strong move. And he's played well here tonight in a starting role for the injured Amir Johnson. Shoulder injury, and Crowder, as you mentioned, has come back despite that move a moment ago.
Spectacular here for Kyrie.
Pass intended for Zeller. Picked off by James. On the hop for Irving, who scores. The game 5 in Boston. Irving scores off the lead.
Do not let Kyrie Irving off the hook defensively with a sore ankle.
Bradley, yes. Basically disappointment in the first half as Boston led by as many as 16. Here's Irving on the drive. He scores! And a foul! Irving played by Rozier. Irving on the drive.
Man, stop it.
Rozier with a series of moves and then the hesitation and the follow. Middle seconds of the quarter. Irving checking the clock. Here's the step back three. Yes!
Expectations?
Yeah, that third quarter did. I thought we got more physical defensively. When we continue with the same defensive mindset, get stops, be physical, and get out and run.
Thanks, Coach. Guys?
On the 3-point mark. Nice pass inside, but Smart is met by James. Gets it back out. Crowder, yes. 18 for Crowder. That was his 4th three-pointer. Aaron Williams. Here comes James all the way, and that will count. It's a goaltend. Jaylen Brown trying to defend on LeBron James. And James off the line. I did enjoy the first one. James, yes, and the 24-second. Now to 3, Horford, yes. Horford. Oh, just fired it up. Many as 16. Love for 3. Yes.
What an answer. 2 on the floor by Bradley.
James on the hop. What a pass at Bradley. Shot clock down to 2. Jerebko wide open and knocks down a 5 on the shot clock. James for 3. Back to Boston for Thursday night. Here's James. There was contact as Jerebko. 17 points, 17 rebounds for Love. Here's James. Oh, he's feeling it now from the outside.
Said those were empty points. He's doing it now when it matters the most with the same numbers.
Olenek, yes. Standing ovation from this crowd.
Oh,
There's
no.
Irving going behind the back.
Boston, you've got your confidence by winning game 3 in that second half and the first half tonight. So it should be better energy, especially at both ends of the floor for Boston. But Kyrie Irving, game ball tonight for you, because when your best player, LeBron James, with those 4 fouls, was struggling, he carried this Cavaliers team, Chris.
And you got to give credit as well to Kevin Love. 17 rebounds inside. Tristan Thompson couldn't do it. This Cavs team rebounded by committee as well. The big 3 stepping up.
In the second half, Cleveland outscored Boston 65-42 as they came back from that 16-point deficit. Golden State. S3, the season on the line for the Celtics. Cavaliers looking to wrap it up and head to the NBA Finals for a 3rd straight matchup with the Golden State Warriors. On gear, S3 Cavs with LeBron James, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson on the front line of the backcourt, J.R. Smith, Kyrie Irving. Celtics go the same way as they did in Game 4. Up front, Kelly Olynyk, Jay Crowder, Al Horford at the guards, Avery Bradley, and Marcus Smart.
Each other on the offensive end. If you've watched games 2 and 3 or 3 and 4, you understand they've been passing the ball around.
And Love gets it started. Hitting from downtown. Remember, late in the previous game, Love walked off early with looked like a tweak of an ankle, but some say he's all right as well in Game 4.
Coach Tyronn Lue just looked at his team and said, what are you doing? We were supposed to switch that. Kevin Love.
By taking outside shots. Let's see how he handles it here tonight. Love fires and hits again. With the handoff and recovered by James. Horford working inside on James and score. Olynyk for 3, way off. The lead out for Smith ahead of the field.
Maybe because of that tightness and that hip injury, as Brad Bradley knocks down.
In that game 3 shocking win. Here's Irving on the drive.
Rim in this game.
Bradley behind the back to Jerebko. Shoots the 3. Being very sharp here at the start. Love gets inside. His shot was blocked. Love gets it back and hits.
Downtown for the Celtics.
LeBron, it counts.
More dangerous because it's been an equal opportunity offense without Isaiah on the floor, but you got to have that energy level as Korver just checks in and knocks down a 3 here.
Korver, fake the shot, fires, hits. Comes Rozier. Rozier, Bradley, and Smart, and a 3-guard set. Crowder and Olynyk up top. Yes! Shot clock at 5. James, 1 on the 24, and he hits. Thompson picking off Bradley, allowing Irving to hit. Guy's record most points as Bradley's able to lay it home. Pass behind Olynyk, able to handle, gets it to Crowder, he scores.
All right, Coach. Marv.
All right, thank you, Krista. Back Thompson. They will have a respite. Golden State Warriors have been able to rest up after they swept the Spurs. Foul is called on Boston. Might be a technical along with it, as Gerald Green did not like the call. Boston already with their 15th foul. Green called for the personal and a technical.
Dribbling too much, not going through the post like they did in games 3 and 4.
Here's Crowder with a nice spin going right. James and Love. Here's Darren Williams. Yes.
Did that.
Horford. And the tip. By 18, but here's Shumpert right back.
That is.
You know, you look at this first half, basically.
The team that's as volatile offensively, Darren Williams once again up.
Here's LeBron. Half, following a game in which he picked up 4 fouls in the first half. Bradley right back from downtown. It was Bradley in the paint. Able to lay it home.
These are the type of plays that inspire the bench. When your best player takes one on the chin for the team, it holds everyone else accountable. The bench jumping up saying, thank you, big guy.
It's quieted down. Williams taking all the way.
For D. Will.
Here is Bradley, yes. Okay. It's picked off by Crowder. Here's Bradley with the stuff. Cavaliers shoot 60%, 8 for 20 from downtown. Points in the paint, +6.
NBA Finals.
And Bradley.
Guys late in that first quarter and early in the second that he thought gave better effort. He singled out Terry Rozier, who he said did an outstanding job.
Playoff game. As Bradley fires again and hits against Sacramento. May 8th, 2003. That's a Sacramento King team with Chris Webber on it as Irving.
And thank you for bringing that up.
Here's Horford. Been able to do anything thus far tonight. Here's Irving off the spin. Yes,
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Video game.
Stop it.
A superb game 3. Oh, it's LeBron James. Stolen by Love.
Got to go right away with a mismatch on. You don't give the double team time to come.
And here's James.
Come on, man. There's.
Oh, the pass to James. Irving to James.
2 points closer to the GOAT right here, as you say, for that all-time playoff record. The Cavs are the best.
Shot clock to 5. Smith backs it up to 3-point territory. 9-0 run for Cleveland. Olynyk, yes.
Be considered the GOAT
absolutely
in the business world, right?
Here's Love for 3. Here is James
There it is.
for 3. And Jaylen Brown got the step on JR. Oh, as he is taken down.
Oh, that hip won't appreciate that.
Cavs kind of take umbrage to that. You know, Jaylen didn't want to be helped up.
Pick in the draft, Danny Ainge also will have a very high pick the following season because they owned the Nets' first-round pick. There's LeBron James going over the 30 mark once again.
Oh, he's got to be getting close to that as well.
Here's
Oh, my goodness. I think he
again.
heard you. He knows the stats. But you're a Celtics fan. The future is bright.
Nice
what a
pass
pass.
from Fry, and Shumpert with the finish. Into 1968, Derek Williams, who just checked in, is able to knock it down.
The guys have a lot of playoff experience.
Terry Rozier once again, so he has 10 points.
You got to give a lot of love. We always talk about Green comes up with the steal here.
63 division finals with 36, 12, and 10. Well, Russell Westbrook's streak certainly going to lots of conversation regarding us.
What?
James Jones.
Yeah,
What?
young fella. Look at the bench, Reg. You think they pumped up?
Oh, look at Dante.
Swept away by Dante. And he originally a second-round pick of the Pacers back in 2003. Here's Zeller. Yes. Comes up with it. And Dante Jones scores.
Once Kevin Durant signed with the Warriors
Jefferson with the stuff.
finals, and you put so much into it,
Mentally,
you're
physically.
exhausted and you're mentally like you just check out. We
One
could have
shot.
been, yes.
Robert, yeah.
It kills me.
Yeah, I had
It
a
kills
voodoo
me.
doll of Robert Ory one year.
This a Cleveland franchise record, most points in a playoff game, 132. They had most points in a quarter earlier, most points in a half. So all kinds of records being set here tonight as the Cavaliers have, I thought we were dribbling it out, but Jefferson able to add to his point total. He now has 9.
I do appreciate the fans who have stayed here, giving this Celtic team a standing ovation. Let's not forget, they did have the overall #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. What a great season by the Boston Celtics and Brad Stevens.
They won 53-29, #1 in the East.